So hi guys. So I'm here to discuss with you about the review and the preview of day three and day four. So here about let's start with the England batting. So how they dominated Indian bowlers, like the top four, right? So it's not top four. Let's take it as top five. Still Stoke. Like everyone scored a 50 plus runs in this test match. So which is quite amazing. And also after so long, all the top four batters has been scored 50 plus runs for the England part. So we have a gimmicks over there. What it is means like the duo opening duo scored their fourth 150 plus run partnership in this series, and it's second in this series as well. So overall, there have been a good partnership between these two, where they smashed all over the places. Indian bowlers line length was not so good or up to the mark when we see like there were lots of criticism about them, like why the bowling was started with Anshul Kamboj. Keeping those part aside, like but the batting of England was superbly brilliant. Okay, after that 150 run partnership, and then they came in with Holy Pope and Joe Root, like playing a masterclass innings. They both started to build a partnership after this loss of two wickets, and then we were getting into day three. Day three also the same thing happened. It was different. The opening bowling was made up with Bumrah and Siraj, but it didn't give much an amount of effect over there. But there were lots, some kind of disturbance from Bumrah, but he couldn't able to cash in or he couldn't able to make it up. Why? Because the wicket was so good. If it is not in a good line and length, is on target, so the England batters felt very much easy. We have seen the first innings bowling by England and the first innings bowling by India, which showed a huge difference of line and length as well, and the way of approach as well. So if we see that, so there were lots of like 6 to 8 meters mark of length, which was bowled by the England bowlers, which was troubling the Indian batters. Okay, but when it comes to Indian part, they were more onto the patch as well as more onto the drivable length, which made the England batters to make it drive. If it is short, it was too short. If it is full, it was too full by the Indian bowlers, which made the England batters to play very well against our pace attack. And still, we have questions for our pace attack as well. Why it is happening, what it is happening to that. Like Bumrah is taking the overall workload in this match. Also, we see like it is around like Bumrah is the only pace bowler who is having less than four economy rate. It's around 3.32, and the other two spinners who are bowling pretty well when compared to other bowlers. So what is happening to that? Let's come into that in a later part as well. At on the day three starting, there was a good partnership stitched between Oli Pope and Joe Root. Joe Root played beautifully well. So brilliantly he played. So it's after a long time, the top four have scored 50 plus runs in a single match for England. So you can see how kind of dominance they have made in the batting part. Okay. Holy Pope struggled a bit in the beginning, and later he started to construct a good innings with Root as well. And Root started to rotate. We know rotate Joe Root when he is in the crease, like key scoreboard will be keep on ticking. He will be stealing runs here and there, quick singles, finding the gaps, late cuts, unorthodox shot. Those kinds of things will be coming when Joe Root is there. And Joe Root, a masterclass innings from him, a 150, which made them to take a lead as well. And he also surpassed greats like Rahul Dravid, Ricky Ponting, and he's just behind our Indian greats, Mr. Sachin. So here are some of the stats about him. So I will just have a quick note of that. Okay, he's the only he's having the second most runs in Test cricket, and surpassing Rahul Dravid, Jack Callis, and Ricky Ponting. So the total career runs of 13,409. So how big he has been. See, like there is no dip in his career. Even though if there is a dip, he's coming back in a quick succession. Okay, 38 centuries. Okay, fourth most centuries in the history, has tied with Kumar Sangakkara, only behind Jack Callis again, the great Sachin Tendulkar and Ricky Ponting. Sachin is with 51, Jack Callis is with 45, and Ricky Ponting is with 41. So soon these records will also be broken from his side. And second most 50 plus score of 104 50 plus scores, second most, and Sachin Tendulkar has 119 in the first place. So we can see how hard he is trying to get to that place as well. So, and then pure dominance against India. 12 against India, 12 centuries against India, most by any batter, surpassing Steven Smith. So once he was mentioned as modern day Bradman, right? So kind of that player he has been surpassed. The Fab Four list is coming into play right now. So these are the two one right now in the competitive competition list, and he is only just behind Bradman, like who has scored 19th century against England, and also Sunil Gavaskar was scored 13 centuries versus West Indies. Okay, in like what to say, around the 12 centuries, 9 centuries are only from his home country. Like while he was playing in England, he's against India, he scored all those 9 centuries. So which is also a record has been created. And most hundreds, okay, surpassing Bradman. Okay, he has scored 800 versus England. That was the most. Now Joe Root has been crossed with nine. So this is also another innings or the another record breaking for him. And he is also like home brilliance if we go. 23 test centuries in England, joins the most test batter in the home country with Ricky Ponting, Jack Callis, and Mahela Jayawardene. And also he is just behind Sachin Tendulkar and Ricky Ponting for the third most runs scored in the home country. Okay, when they were playing in home country, like he scored third most runs. Okay, first is Ricky Ponting and then Sachin Tendulkar who comes into play. So these are the some stats which have been hit. And if we go into venue part, so he has been having more than 1,000 runs in two grounds, which is one is Oval and one is Old Trafford, and another one is Lords. So these are the two places where he is dominating most. Okay, so it's been fortress for him. And another more interesting fact, we are speaking about Jadeja the most, right? Most economical bowler, most dominating bowler in Test cricket, top all rounder. But Joe Root has produced another record against him. So 588 runs in 37 innings, nine times dismissed. Most runs scored by a batter against any bowler. Previously, this record was held by Steven Smith against Stuart Broad. Okay, now he surpassed that record and brings Jadeja on the top with it. So these are some records which he has been broken in this masterclass part. So we are expecting more, and there are lots of question about him, like whether he's going to break the records of Sachin as well. The 16,000 runs, 15,928 odd runs, 900 odd runs. I think like it's going to be a treat for as much fans, like and the headache for Indian cricket fans. So we will be in a shock, like whether he will be breaking those records or not. But obviously, the records are meant to be broken, right? So it has to be broken by someone or the other to set a new record where others will be coming out and trying to break it. So it's kind of that it has been said. So I hope wishing Joe Root best of luck for breaking Sachin's record as well. We need to break it. So that's what my concern is about, and that's my uh, wish as well. So next coming to the Stokes, Ben Stokes, captain of England team. So we have seen he has bowled beautifully well in this innings, and also he is the leading wicket taker in this series overall with 16 wickets. Okay, he has taken a 5-4 in the first innings, and he has bowled most of the overs bowled, okay, in a test series, 129. Okay, and he has also produced a record of like taking 5-4 as a fast bowling captain for England after so long years. Okay, and also scored a 50 plus run. Okay, right now he is in his 80s, so let's hope he'll be nearing his centuries as well. He also got to an injury with his hamstring, but he again came back for the team. How Rishabh Pant did. So these are the players who will be giving you motivation. Captain leading from the front. So Joe, like Pant, he's also one of the warrior who can be mentioned, right? So he's playing beautifully well. The way of captaincy, the way of approach, the way of perseverance which he's keeping to the team, the way of like enthusiasm, even though if there is one or two loose deliveries, he started make corrections and try to get one or the two balls make to the top. In one over, he is producing one or two balls which can provide you wickets. Okay, so those kinds of efforts he is bowling. So that is how the Stokes is leading the England cricket team right now. And he is also leading as an example, like how I need to play, how the game has to be moving. Then next, I want to cover the topic of Sundar. So why we didn't able to have Sundar? Okay, so India was bowling 68 overs. Okay, when the England batsmen were pure dominance, but we like the Indian captain or what is happening to that management, we can't able to mention. Why like the press meet also, Morne Mokul, the bowling coach said, we thought we are having seam movement and swinging conditions, so that we will be going with our fast bowlers who will be like dominant. Okay, but it didn't happen that well. If it is not going that well, you need to bring your immediate like changes right towards your game. So, but it did happen. Like the last test match, he took 4 wickets in Lords, where there was not much assistance for spinners, right? So he took four important wickets, which took much closer when India was bowling with the pure brilliance of with this. So why didn't he played over this? Okay, and when he given the ball in his 25th ball in the spell, he took the wicket of Holy Pope, so which made a partnership broke over there, which gave momentum towards Team India, and immediately he took Harry Brook wicket as well. So he is a lethal spinner with drift, not with turn. Okay, so on an average in this series, I have 2.6 degree of drift, which is pretty high. Like the next it is Joe Root with 1.6. See, like 1 degree difference, around 1 degree difference that is between these two spinners. And they are struggling against Washington Sundar as well to pick him because the ball is like in the drift, the ball is shown like as it is coming inside, but actually it is going out. The it's kind of vice versa things which is happening when he was bowling, which is very difficult for the England batters to read him and pick him. So he was very much economical and he was very much lethal in those kinds of things. The batsmen were struggling against him as well, but he wasn't able to come quicker. If he had brought earlier, might be the game would have different. So these are the mistakes which were made by India. And there were off kind of chances. Like Jurel dropped the catch when he was standing behind the stumps, which is very closer. And while Bumrah was bowling, there was a catch which the ball went in between three fielders. If anyone tried to run a hard and try to pick, those kinds of half chances are the one kind of chances which are provided by the batsman, right? We can't expect them to give the balls into our hands just like that. So these kinds of things happen. So these half chances could have created much more difference if there were like what to say intention or in kind of things. So can be happened over the in Indian time, which could have made some kind of difference in this test match. Like we see England, they are trying so hard in the field, but when it comes to India, like we couldn't able to see more kind of things over there. Okay, so these are the things like covered, and then I'm coming to toss and batting as well as Shardul Thakur utilization. See, like they have taken a bowling all-rounder to fill the place of Nitish Kumar Reddy. So, by Shardul Thakur has bowled much overs. Okay, they have bowled 138 odd. Like, they have bowled around 138 overs. Okay, but he has bowled only 11 overs. Every bowler, fast bowler was expensive. Anshul Kamboj was expensive. Siraj was expensive. Like, the same thing goes to Shardul Thakur as well, right? Why it is not given to him? So they are not utilizing. If you are seeing him as a complete batter, then you could have gone with one pure batsman like Abhimanyu Ishwar or Karun Nair. Okay, why didn't you go with that? So that's that's everyone's question. Like, why are you keeping unutilized? If you don't have a confidence on him, then why did you pick him in the team? And why are you trying to underutilize him? So these kinds of questions are rising here and there. If he is not playing, then you could have played with Kuldeep as well. So that for 30, 40 runs makes you a difference from Sardul's. But what if he has failed? So those kinds of questions are keep on arising against Indian management and India's team selections as well. So and then coming to Dawes and batting. So when we are adding him, the team itself we saw when there are lots of spinners and there were lots of more players who can bat as well as good. But they particularly took Mumbai because he was too good in the first class cricket. He's averaging around 35 and he's also averaging around 35 in the bowling as well. And he has taken 371 wickets. Okay. So with this batting, he started to grit. Okay. He's not playing like a lower order batsman. He's playing like a middle order batsman who's starting to defend very comfortably. And he started to play with the fields as well. So these kinds of thing, and we have another batters coming as well, low order batters like Cast, uh, Archer as well. They will be coming against us very hard against the Indian bowlers. So there is no question kind of thing. So if we see in the last session power play, like session if you see, Indian bowlers, Siraj was bowling. So batsman will be trying to negotiate or try to stay in the crease to play the next day. So, but what was happening yesterday? Like the field was spread completely. They were trying to put short balls, but the short ball was going too slow to the batsman. It was not, they were not even attacking. They were playing comfortably, taking singles very much comfortably. So what was the game plan towards them? If it is short ball, it should be some kind of attacking field. The field was spread around the places, around the ground, and you are going there with easy singles for everyone. Just rotating the strike. And one more thing, Bumrah has some gold 140 plus balls in this match because due to his over workload, he started bowling no balls, and it will create lots of doubts because the final test match is within 3 days of gap, so you can't able to make your bowler goal this way, right? So there's lots of confusion, lots and lots of issues in the Indian part as well. But England is very much structured. Okay, like what is going to be the plan? They are sticking with the plans of basic things, what has been done, what it should not be done, but not Indian team is doing the same. Like they are trying to put fielders wherever the ball is going, they're trying to put fielders. Even Sadhu Thakur, he gave two boundaries in that over. And then they stopped him, they brought another bowling change. It was happening on day two. The same thing happened in day three, it was minimal, where they made Bumrah and Siraj to bowl more overs, more and more overs, which made them to bowl. Like, the workload was increasing to these two bowlers alone. There is no kind of support for them as well. So that's what is happening in the Indian team part as well. And then coming to day four part. So if we go to day four, so India is in a deep trouble. Okay, 180 runs lead. They will be definitely trying to take this lead to 250 or maximum 300. Okay, before lunch they will be trying to do. Okay, because the batting wicket is so good. The wicket is good for batting right now. There is no any kind of overcast condition yesterday. So they started to play. Loose balls has been punished very well, and they were easy like rotating singles here and there. There were quick singles, difficult singles were being done by the England batters to put pressure on the Indian fielders as well. So these kinds of things they are making. They will be trying to cash in runs and pile up with around 250 as a lead or 300 and then put India into immense pressure. They will try to bold out India with that 250 run mark and they will be winning this match by innings. This will be their plan. They will be coming with this because we are just having 2 days, right? One thing can India do is draw this match. If not, it is going to be England will be winning this match for sure and taking the series away from India as well. There were lots of chances for India, but India didn't cash in it with proper bowling part. The bowling was too horrible, too pathetic. We couldn't able to judge what was happening over there and why these changes were made. So that's it, guys. I'm Selva, like from Criczenfiy, signing off from you. Let's see with more contents of day four and day five in the upcoming test, in the current test match, which is playing at Old Trafford. Thank you. Bye bye. Please do subscribe, share, and click the like button. Also click the bell button so you'll be getting notifications from us with any kind of post, any kind of videos from us. So thank you. This is Selva signing off once again. Bye.